people around the country are getting used to their new sleep schedules. But for those with narcolepsy, struggling with sleep is a torturous way of life. Assistant clinical professor at USC, Dr. Raj Dasgupta, and mother of narcolepsy patient Carol Arnett are both here to discuss. Thanks to both of you for joining me.
Oh, you're very welcome, Alex. Thanks for inviting both of us.
Of course, nice to talk to you. Doctor, starting with you, what is narcolepsy? What's the medical definition?
Sure, Alex. So the definition is it's a chronic neurological disorder where there's a dysregulation of the sleep and wake cycles. So you can even imagine patients with narcolepsy have these irresistible attacks of sleepiness during the day, during work, during school, during a TV interview. Then at nighttime, they don't even have it easier. They have multiple arousals and awakenings. So I'm describing a vicious cycle. And I wanted to make sure I mentioned that narcolepsy is not only a disease of adults, that children, adolescents can have narcolepsy. In fact, 50% of my patients with narcolepsy have symptoms before the 18 years of age. So it's so crucial to make the diagnosis early.
Wow, and what percentage would you say of cases are undiagnosed?
Wow, so let me just start off by saying this, is that 1 in 2,000 people have narcolepsy in the United States. It's not as uncommon as you think. Why? Because of the fact that it mimics many other diseases. It goes undiagnosed, misdiagnosed, especially when we talk about adolescents and children. Because when we talk about signs and symptoms like excessive daytime sleepiness, sleep paralysis, vivid hallucinations that are scary upon falling asleep, things like cataplexy where you lose muscle tone with intense emotions, and poor sleep, you got to know how they present, especially in kids, which is why it's so great to team up with Carol to talk about this.
Yeah, and Carol, maybe you could talk a little bit more about your daughter's diagnosis.
Oh, sure. My daughter started showing symptoms at around 14. She had excessive daytime sleepiness. She would fall asleep every day at school and go to the nurse's office and pretend to have headaches so she could take a nap. She would get up in the mornings and would actually sob because she said she was so exhausted. She felt like she hadn't slept at all at night. She had depression and anxiety, and she isolated herself from friends and family. And we realized that this was not just a sleepy teen, that something else was going on and that she needed medical help.
Yeah, and as a parent, of course, of a child that has this, what advice do you have for other parents?
You need to get a diagnosis. So if you think your kid has the symptoms, then go to the website, morethantired.com. There's a screening test you can take there, both for adults and for kids. That'll let you know if it looks like you might have narcolepsy, and there's links to a list of sleep specialists so you can get help.
Thanks to both of you for the great information. Stay where you are. We'll be right back.